Definitely a little bit of a Supercar Sunday when there's a Diablo rolling around. Welcome to today's video, guys, where we are back at Daikoku PA for what is known as Supercar Sunday, and its name means exactly just that. Supercars on a Sunday. So this place is normally lit and pumping around from lunchtime to like 4 p.m.-ish on a Sunday, and it's full of guys who owns cars just like this Diablo here. I actually saw a yellow one before, but as you guys know, I'm trying to learn a lot more about supercars and this kind of platform. I'd never really learnt much about them, never really was kind of interested in them, just because, you know, I never ever thought that I would ever buy one and spend that kind of money on it when I could build something, in my opinion, that would be cooler and faster and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely starting to get a lot more interested in these kinds of cars. This thing is absolutely insane. Like, I guess because I never really looked at them so much, I never really knew about the attention to detail that goes into the shape, the body lines, and the aero that are on these cars. And this thing is just insane. Seeing these things in person, it actually kind of makes you want one, to be frank. Very cool car. Anyway, so let's walk around and see what else we can find today. There is definitely a lot of cool stuff here. Sunday is definitely a great time to come here, mainly because it's not nighttime. You get to see a lot more and whatnot. There's a whole bunch of FDs here. Some really cool brand new Lexuses over there. Let's see what we can find. I guess starting off up here, we've got these two FDs side by side. Love those headlights, the yellow, the carbon fiber hood. This thing, I have no idea what this actually is. What is it? Oh, it's a Morgan. That's cool. My dad is gonna love this. My dad's all about Morgans. He used to have like a really old Spitfire back in the day too. That's cool. Very sick. Over here we got this thing. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in person yet either. It's pretty crazy to see this here. Damn, those brakes though. Crazy. Super cool. A lot of money in this thing. The rear ends on these LCs really do remind me of the new Supra, don't they? Do you guys as well? I really dig this. With the carbon fiber steering wheel and everything. Jeez. The dash is even crazy. So much money in this car. Got a 33 GTR here. It's running a nice big single Garrett turbo. Oh, sorry, not Garrett, Greddy. What's wrong with me? And we've got this R32 GTR here. That aero looks very familiar. That front bar aero. I wonder what it is. Super cool basic setup. I love this. He's got all the old school Nismo Omori gauges in the middle there. Most of those are all mechanical. And then see how he's got his head unit off to the left in the glove box compartment. This guy's all about driving. I love that center cluster there. Center console with all the mechanical gauges. Very cool, very 90s. The old Nismo seat as well. That's very cool. Very rare. These sell for a lot of money now. That wheel is also worth a lot of money. Huh. Super cool. This GTIR is goals for me, man. Love these cars. All-wheel drive SR20 powered beasts. This thing is nice. Love it. M3 parking in next to this Wago. I want your all-wheel drive drivetrain. Actually, I've been hearing that it's better to just buy the all-wheel drive drivetrain that a lot of people have started developing for these things, because they can actually handle power, as in the Wago ones tend to slip and give out once you give them any decent power now. 370Z with a Veilside body kit. That's cool. Ooh, I'm liking that purple on that M3 there. 8.6 is slammed, of course, on Workmeisters. GT3, this thing. These cars actually, I like the way these ones sound. I don't know why, but they just sound kind of aggressive and cool. See if he's going to give it any. No, just keeping it kind of quiet. Nice MR2. It's W20. Oh, Popo rolling out. Pretty decent turnout for today, hey. Sometimes like a lot of the, like, I guess like the Lamborghini guys with all the LED lights, the Motohoshi crew sometimes come here, and they normally like take up all the car parks in the truck section. But I don't see them here today. Ooh, MR2 Spider. These cars don't get enough love. They're a cool car. That looks sick. What do you got over here? Another Porsche. I want to look at this Ferrari. Gold BBS. Not too bad. 348. All right. And this is probably like one of my favorite models. Obviously my most favorite Ferrari is the F40 because of the box, like the Wang game and all that kind of stuff like that. Boxy 90s design just did it for me. And I feel like this is kind of like similar to that design with the pop-ups and everything, and like it's still kind of boxy designed. So that's why I really love this and the F40. The rest of them, like once they started getting curvy with the body lines, I don't know, it just didn't really do much for me. Nice. Let's keep walking around and see what we can find. Spotted this NA. Roll caged. Looks like a lot of fun. Set up for grip. Nice JZX 100 there. JZX 110. Yo, this thing's cool. Z31. Nice. Looks like someone's having some fun with limiter. Let's go find out what's going on. Ooh, a nice GT2. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the 911s are starting to grow on me. This is kind of a rare sight to see people doing this kind of thing here. It's funny though because they're foreigners, so it makes sense. Japanese people don't normally do this kind of thing. I've never seen anyone do this with a Subaru. Did that thing just, I'm waiting for that thing to shoot a rod. This thing looks so nice. One day, right lads? I'm literally waiting for this Subaru to just like detonate itself to Kingdom Come. Oh my god! Oh. Dude, I am waiting for this Subaru to shoot a rod. All these guys are from Sri Lanka and they are crazy. I am not turning the camera off. These guys are scumbagging him to keep doing it. All right, here we go. It's poor Subaru. He's just hanging on limiter with this thing. Oh my god. This is not mental. What is happening right now? Put your bets in the comment section if this thing's gonna shoot a rod. Oh, the police are here talking to him. Oh. Not good. I've never seen the police come out of the police station like that to tell someone to stop doing something. Oh man, these guys are crazy. I love it. Looks like a completely stock motor with just a HK sequential valve. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably my favorite blow-off valve. But damn, this poor Subaru, it copped a beating. If this is what Sri Lankan guys are like and they're away from home here in Japan, I feel like they're gonna be a lot more crazier back home. So if anyone has any connections, let's organize a trip out there, because I feel like you guys would put on a really good show. I'm down for that. I'm serious. I would jump on the next flight out to you guys and have some fun. I know I've seen some videos of sand dunes and all that kind of stuff, and you guys building patrols, like 1,000 horsepower patrols and stuff, and jumping sand dunes. That stuff would be so cool. So hit me up in the DMs, let's do something. I just saw this FD from the rear and I love those tail lights. The guys that modify these are not cheap tail lights. These are like over $1,000 to get this done. They look so good though. Very cool. And the way they light up as well is really sick. Ooh, V-Spec 33 GTR. It's nice to see that. It's kind of Ebisu spec too. Stock suspension by the looks of it. I would take a wild guess and say that all these cars here with these crazy colored wraps are probably all the Sri Lankan guys. Love it. The 350Z is pretty sick. Stands out really nice. Is that a police light bar across there? Love it. This is like don't get me wrong, this is Japan, and I know that, you know, Japanese car culture, normally everyone's kind of quiet and safe and stuff like that. And I know that this is not the normal thing, like, you know, with how loud that car was and limiter and all that stuff. And some people would probably say like that's a bad thing. And yeah, like, I know that that could potentially end up getting the PA shut down. But I think during like lunchtime and stuff, it's not really that much of a big deal. And that police officer knew it was just one person, and he walked over to tell him to stop. But I just like seeing different genres and car cultures kind of merging like this. I don't know, I think it's cool, like seeing Sri Lankan guys here that love cars in Japan at Daikoku PA, having fun doing it their way. There's something special about that, you know? Putting aside the loud noise and what might happen. Ooh, bit of a toucher. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. I think it's cool. Yeah, that's a little bit low. Is he gonna scrape? The rear doesn't look anywhere near as low as the front, but... Oh, yep, he scraped. Yo, no way. Is that? It definitely has the TME RS front bumper on that. I want that front bumper so bad. I need that to replace mine. That was so cool. Oh man, that's getting excited for my Evo. Nice JZX 100 just rolled in. Oh, there's a Mark II coming up here too. Really nice Mark II. Don't mind this thing. The aero on this is pretty nice. Not too bad. A lot of Subarus here today. Damn. I think I saw this guy's car once a long time ago at Tatsumi PA. Because he has like blue LEDs in here that light up the whole engine bay. But a fair few people are starting to do this perspex thing for the hood. Very cool, right? Almost looks like a bulkhead around here, like bolted in. Not too bad. Yo, RGD wheels, originals on that. Very cool. I think those are actually the RGDs. Sorry, RGs, not Ds. The original RG wheel. Yeah, those aren't Ds at all. Very cool. Taking a quick look at this Honda Civic that rolled in before. Looks like it used to have a lot more Atasha on there. You can kind of see like the old livery there that may have peeled off, but looks super modest right now with just that there. Kind of dig that. Simple. It's two beautiful S15s. Quite nice. Then up here I saw something that I thought at first looked like a JZX 90 next to this NB with the roof rack, but it can't be. This NB though is super nice. Ah, it's an ED. So this is the Carina. This has a 3S GTE. It's very similar to the Celica platform. Funny that there's a Celica right next to it on 32 GTR wheels, which is actually super cool. I don't think I've actually seen one of these in person before. From a distance, they really do kind of look like a JZX90, don't they? Just smaller. Huh, cool. I'm gonna do some Google research on that a little bit later. Kind of cool. Wow, there is definitely a lot of Subarus here today. Oh, R30. Nice. I love these cars so much. Old Brid reclinables too. Period correct. Old school. Was that a Nadigara with the cover? Not bad. Not bad at all. Very cool. Is there legitimately a Rolls Royce here? All right then. I've seen everything here at Daikoku PA now, I guess. Wow, okay. We got another 911 next to 32 GTR. So cool. Damn, those TEs are big. Kind of cool. Old kind of Bosozoku style bikes rolled in. This is a JZX81, I think, the old Chaser. Don't mind these, they look cool. And we're kind of back at the start again. Fair few cars have been coming and going. It looks like definitely a good time today to just chill around. Unfortunately though, time is not on my side today and I need to head off. I wish I could stay a little bit longer and just see what else would roll in, but I'm pretty happy with this. Actually, I think my highlight for today is definitely the Sri Lankan guys here. I think that was just like a nice little bit of spice thrown on top. Before we leave, I wanted to check out this 280Z. Initially, from the distance when I saw it reversing in, for some reason I thought it was a Z31, but I could not be more wrong. This thing is nice. Interior is in relatively really good condition. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Really does look nice. You can really start to see, like, when you look at these older cars, where Nissan went with like the 350Z and stuff like that with the headlight design, because this style of headlight was banned for safety reasons and accidents, like when you hit people and crash into people like actual pedestrians, it does more damage with this kind of design. So everything has to try and be smoothed and curved out over the hood, but they still wanted to try and keep that style of like headlight. So I can see why they did what they did with the 350Z headlight and stuff like that, and continuing on in the future. But it's just interesting looking at this and seeing where they went. Okay, yeah, I did not expect to see a Mustang here. That's very nice though. That's what I keep telling you guys. If you want a really cool Japanese GTR, 9 out of 10 times you could probably list it on Japanese marketplace on Facebook and probably swap your old cool Mustang for a 34 GTR or something, because a lot of these guys want them now here in Japan. As much as you guys want Japanese cars, they want American cars. Whew. Comes that GT2. I like that. Big wang game. Oh, Hakolska. That is very nice to end on. Yep, time to jump. This is a nice treat. We're cruising past that Hakolska we saw at the PA. Very cool. I love the one gun. So back home now, and before we wrap things up, I actually want to say a massive thank you to everyone who jumped on the new merch drop. We are already sold out in a fair few sizes and things like that on all the new designs. So thank you so much, guys. I am blown away with your support. But I want to do something special for all of you guys who did jump on the merch giveaway. I want to give something to one of you guys. I'm going to pick one of you at random. So if you've placed an order from the moment the merch dropped till let's open it up a little bit longer till the end of next week, my Friday, right? Well, let's make it USA Friday, all right? So my Saturday morning. So if you placed an order from the start all the way to the end of next week, or this week now, I guess, I am going to be sending 3 items to one lucky person. And these 3 items do hold some sentimental value for me. And I think, I don't know, it's something that's special to me, that means a lot to me with the S15. But I think it's really, really cool that I'm going to be able to pass this on to you guys, that you can then, you can use it on your car and just also have these kind of pieces of memorabilia for the channel. And it really was, like, I guess, the thing that kicked off the channel in the direction that we've gone. So let's start off with the very first thing. It's a blue drift button. This was the drift button that was on my S15 when I bought it from Ako-chan. We pulled it out of the storage yard. The previous owner had installed this and was using this in his competitions. Obviously, this was what was on there before we turned the car into Yashio factory specs, so we no longer needed this. But it's a cool piece of memorabilia. It has a bit of damage and stuff on there. You could use this on your car, but this is probably more memorabilia. This is literally the drift button that came off the S15 when I bought it before we made it Yashio factory spec, and I think that is cool. So there's this. And the next thing is, actually, I kind of wondered about this, if this was a good idea at first, because I was like, well, people think this is gross, but I've washed them and they don't smell bad or anything like that, so I think it's okay. But my very first driving gloves. So when I first started driving here in Japan, you can't get on track without a set of gloves. It's pretty much the rule. I think at Ebisu they don't really mind there, but every other racetrack in Japan you must have like gloves. It is the rules, right? Just like long sleeve shirt, long sleeve pants, right? So I had to get gloves. And that was essentially the beginning of my driving career. I never really took any driving seriously, drifting or anything like that, but the moment I did here in Japan and I bought these gloves for my first track day, these have been with me all the way up until now. So I want to pass these on to someone. They do have a bit of wear and a few little holes and stuff on them because I've used them for the last 3 to 4 years, but I think these are really cool, and it's a symbol of starting from zero and now we're here. You know what I mean? Like, these have been with me through the entire journey, and I think that's going to be something really cool to pass on to you. I'm going to sign it, probably write something kind of cool on it. These, by no means, I'm not expecting you to wear these. This is probably more something that you would keep to kind of like, you know, as memorabilia, I guess is the best thing. But these are going to be included. And the next thing is kind of a bit of a big item. This is also off the S15, and this is an original, genuine Nardi Classic all black. These are kind of hard to find, the all black ones, especially with a horn, the outer ring, and in this good condition. This is actually in really amazing condition. There's like one nick in the leather here on the wheel, but it's a 330. It's the perfect size for an S chassis. It is a Nardi wheel. It's genuine. It's made in Italy. I don't really know what else to say. If you know what a Nardi wheel is, you know what a Nardi wheel is, and these are very expensive in the all black. I think normally in Japan, something like this is around the 30,000 yen, which is about $300 US. If this was in the US or Australia, $400 to $500 would be kind of probably normal for this. So this is a very sought after item. And this was, once again, the original wheel that came on my S15 when I first bought it. So all of this kind of holds sentimental value to me, stuff that I wanted to keep, but I want to pass it on to one of you guys who supported me and bought some merch. So thank you very much. I'm not going to do this like previously, like, you know, with like what we did with the Miata giveaway, like, you know, every $5 spent is an entry or anything like that. This is not like that. I am just going to literally pick someone at random who has placed an order from when the merch dropped till Friday, and I'm gonna send this to you. Okay, so this is not like a giveaway or anything like that. This is me just saying thank you to one of you lucky guys who purchased something. If you purchased a single sticker and you get it, then that's that. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know everything. Like, I'm not just gonna randomly like myself pick. I'm gonna let the website do that. I have this awesome plugin built into the website where I can just put in a date range and it'll grab everyone's orders and just pick an order at random. So that's what I will use. It won't just be me pointing at someone. So we'll probably do it on a live stream or something like that so you guys know it's genuine. But anyways, with that, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what was your favorite car that you saw there. And don't forget, head to sammit.net/shop and get yourself something awesome, like this brand new Yada shirt. I love all the designs, and it feels good to kind of like, I guess like my first biggest ever like merch drop like that, and it's done well, and I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really happy, and I don't know. Good feelings, good vibes. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. See you in the next one. Ja mata.